South Florida and the Miami area have the largest Cuban-American population in the U.S., so you can just imagine how big this story is for them. CCTV's Steve Moore tells us Cubans, though, are deeply divided, and there's no shortage of opinions.
It's been 6 months since Presidents Obama and Castro announced their intentions to restore diplomatic ties. But some Cuban Americans in Miami's Little Havana are still furious and oppose moves to open an embassy in Cuba before the government there implements major political reforms.
The actual public in Cuba was not going to benefit at all from this. It's all for the Castro brothers. I'm sure everybody's excited there, the American flag's going to fly in Cuba. But so what? What is that going to do for the Cuban people?
While that would once have been the prevailing view here in Miami to any news of a thaw in relations with Cuba, these days the reaction is more muted. For many younger Cuban Americans, establishing closer ties with the island is an obvious next step.
Twin brothers Sandor and Franco Valdez are in many ways the face of the younger generation of Cubans in Miami. The 36-year-olds take a pragmatic approach to the future.
Common sense. Maybe the new generations like me or my brother over there, we're tired of not doing anything and just watching from the sidelines. And I think that this new change that the Obama administration finally has put in place in Cuba is going to create new changes and real opportunities for the Cuban people.
The Valdez brothers run a computer design and programming business. They say opening embassies is a step in a direction they hope will one day allow them to do business with Cuba. The U.S. has an interest section office in Havana instead of a full embassy, but hundreds of Cubans still line up outside every day hoping to obtain a U.S. visa. Travel for Cubans and Americans between the two countries remains difficult, as U.S. lawmakers still need to lift the decades-old embargo on the island nation.
We need to get the embassies open. Relations are not going to be completely normal until the embargo is gone. But once the embassies are open, we'll have a venue to be able to diplomatically deal with each other in a more normal fashion.
Steve Moore, CCTV, Miami.